Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulldogs offense will go on the attack first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plan to catch it. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings, and Paul Robertson in the booth was pretty solid too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Georgia ready to dive it up on another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Stockton. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. A solid pickup there. Works into the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got him to run. Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. Don't need to measure it to first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he had the answer to the test right now.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. They were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. And the Dogs can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and they did not work against this defense. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll make the grab, pass the number. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal. The Bulldogs started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you're listening
individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football from climbing the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
To throw, it's Kane. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball on the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the other? And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Take the moves and play. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 41. Now last year there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they can help them the whole spot, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of a low average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Checks out. This should be the last play of the quarter. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We reach the break, and Georgia is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wideout. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
He didn't get a big game. You want to come back to it, probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close or seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
The Dogs line it up with a first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for the defense. Get it before he gets started.
And that's why defenses practice pursuit drills, right? All week long. Pursuit, pursuit, pursuit. The play's never dead. You don't know what ball carriers are going to do. Sometimes they pirouette, they spin out, they try to reverse field, thinking they can be Superman and make a bunch of different guys miss. Not that time. Look at the defense and the speed they have. They never give up on the play, and they create a huge loss for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Hello? Right. I told you, man, that quarterback, man, is crazy.
You see that set she got out of?
Yeah, you feel like you threw it behind his back or something. Hey, and here's the kicker. They're a second half team. Yeah, it was close in the first half, man. They blew what they pulled away from it in the second half.
And the Yellow Jackets after exploding
Yeah, I was.
the give to the long running back.
I thought you watching the game.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was watching it downstairs, and then when the last game ended, I came down into the basement. So I got your game on one TV, and I got mine on the other TV. I was just watching it. They TVs right beside each other. Yeah. I need you to win, dog, so I can get to the SEC championship game. Oh. Yeah.
To the air, it's King.
Yeah. You in the SEC championship game regardless. But it's either going to be against Texas A&M again, or you'll play me if you win. All right, Clem. Yep.
Exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger with the easy position.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. To the air, it's King. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Firing deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense. Not winning the play.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The football. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's straight down the left side.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game. Just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive. And not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field. But
what a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down and a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
I would love to see him tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. The short hand, it's Bell. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They want nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Rick have given us some impressive moments.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's King. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through. They finally generate something positive.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. Into the Hammerland. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys. But you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle, fighting off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's King. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Madden. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Going up top again. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had the deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the... like this, and all of a sudden, off the throw.
Hey,
The chains will move, and they'll have...
how long was that field goal?
So I don't know.
Oh, okay, I thought that more like 60, 58 yards or something. Looked like he nailed it.
He had more room than it.
Yeah. All right, looked like he kicked that mother from about the 50.
58 yarder.
Gotcha. Good gracious. All right.
Would have been good from C3 when he get that back.
Right. 58 yards. Good gracious. All right.
10 from inside the red zone to the 18. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. A speed bump on that last play. Now work to do on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's King. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. That may seem like a really aggressive call, but they...
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you get a field goal.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover.
Now, I love the pass rush here by the defense. 2 straight plays with their backs against the wall. Does not get better.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
And he knocks another one through. How about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Turning on the Jets. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They move the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. And off to Jones. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. He's pushed out of bounds. Couldn't quite get to the 1st down marker, and they'll give up the ball. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll get rid of it. That is just a sideline play. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Smashes through the tackle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play. Something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Just keeps swinging it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Patterson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. Looking to throw, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there, but I don't let him
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. That's caught. It's Thomas.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in the same coverage. I'm not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all got the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it.
They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple, good for this offense, but I love it.
I know they were expected to win this game, and they're just about to finish it off, but there is something to be said for handling this type of pressure.
Handling it and squashing. I mean, what an unbelievable job proving that you're one of the best teams in the country. Like, leave no doubt. That's a good football team on the other side of the field, Palmer, that they just took apart.
Yeah, they've been able to fight complacency all season long. It seems like it never matters who's lined up across from them. They're bringing their A-plus game to the yard, and they did that here today. Statement delivered.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Got it behind the line. It's Patterson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Using his legs, it's Haynes.
And the D does it again. I feel like it's a repeat. You can play that over and over. football today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them. Where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't give up a lot of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this team.
The kick is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Flying down the left side. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played on the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. The clean old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.